Earlier today, around the world and across the seas, many pro advisors logged into QBO and they saw buttons just like these. And this one in particular raised a lot of concern because when you moved your mouse over it, and now it's not doing it, and it looks like within the last couple of hours they may have changed what you see when you hover. Let's try it again. Yep. So earlier today, when we hovered our mouse over this, it had a different message than what you're seeing now, which seemed to suggest that if I were to click over, it would offer to connect my clients with other accountants or with QuickBooks Live or some other such thing that would be obviously directly competing with me. And of course, the accounting community has been up in arms today because we were promised by Intuit that this wouldn't happen in a QuickBooks Online company file that already had an accountant user assigned, such as myself. And when I saw that, I went and tested it in different use cases. I have some clients who have added me not as an accountant user, but as a regular user. So I went in from some of those clients and clicked on it and got an error page actually saying that I didn't have access to that. And then eventually I had one of my clients log in with me via Zoom, and I had him log in to QBO with his own login and had him click there. And sure enough, it took us over here to where it says go to my account. So that's the deal. If you are the accountant, this is where it will take you, is to the accountants page. In fact, my client, because he has his CPA in as an accounting user and he has me in there as an accounting user, there's actually a drop down here so that he could switch between the two of us, which actually is really cool because then either his accountant or I could be sharing documents with him or making requests of him, for example, and he can access it and have the context of who requested what. So not only isn't this something to get upset about, and admittedly I was at first because I thought Intuit was going back on their word. I was wrong. They're not. It was just the language that was here initially was a little misleading. What it shows you now, which again I can not seem to get it to appear again, perhaps when I refresh the page, but now it makes it more clear that my accountant moved over there. So in other words, if the company has an accountant, this is where it's going to take them. If they don't have an accountant, then it's going to take them to some of their options like Find a Pro Advisor, QuickBooks Live, and I think there was something else. My good friend, Jessica McCracken, kind of answered the question here. I'll bring this up online so we can all see. All right. Where did it go? Notifications. There's Jessica. So, of course, she offers to look into, I said that one of my accounting friends had shown me where hers actually took her to where the offers were. But she's confirming here that I'm not actually seeing QB Live. She says the tooltip covers all 4 of the connected services that they offer to make sure everyone sees it, and also big increase in accounting connections in testing this. Meaning, for those that didn't have an accountant, there's a big increase in connecting people with an accountant like myself who could be their accountant. And of course, QuickBooks Live is another option that they're offered to look into. So that is the actual story. I am guilty of what we call, where I come from, contempt prior to investigation, because I looked at this and I saw it and I posted the tweet because I thought, uh-oh, Intuit's going back on their word. This isn't what they promised. But I didn't click far enough in or kind of test it out the way I have now to understand the full context and implications of what was going on here. And I am the first one to admit it when I make a mistake, when I am wrong, and I will admit it, and I will go out there and make it right. And now with this video, I'm making it right. So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it.